Hey folks, I know they're long overdue, the ski videos, so my computer's been crazy. I'm close to buying a Mac, maybe another month or two. In the meantime, I decided to just throw this up with no edit in.
There's your first look of Bear Peak over there. I'm also going to try not to scream at you today. I realize that the mic on here is pretty good. So, it's got decent sensitivity. Right to that's choice. I'm going to try to not be so shaky. I was still rather shaky in my last video. Nowhere as bad as the last one, but next coming up, a run on this Dad's Choice Terrain Park. Welcome to the much anticipated Attitash video. Anticipated at least by me, because this means for the first time I'll be able to record. See these nice big jumps compared to the little ones that Rhett and Woods had? Well, it's going to be fun going off of those, or at least attempting to today. And I looked, and Middle Ptarmigan, the hardest trail on the mountain, despite the mountain only have 50 of the 70 something trails open, Middle Ptarmigan is open. I'm going less than halfway up. This is like the intermediate, and over there are all the greens where the lessons are taught. But I'll go all the way up to the top for all the double blacks. We'll see if tightrope's open Upper Ptarmigan. And of course, we'll be going over to Bear Peak over there. I'm also going to try not to scream at you today. I realize that the mic on here is pretty good. So, it's got decent sensitivity. Right to that's choice. I'm going to try to not be so shaky. I was still rather shaky in my last video. Nowhere as bad as the last one, but very much I've recorded. First big jumps. If not now, then later in the day. Front jump. All right. One little step at a time. That off the left. Run two, and this time I'm not going to be chicken out. Alright. Oh, I was almost all the way to the top. There. Oh, jump the big air. One more. Okay. I may not have gone all the way off, but that is a really good start. Nothing like a little Bon Jovi while I wait for my lesson to begin. Yeah, I'm not going to have time for another run. Each run is taking about 20 minutes, so I'm going to call it for now. Plenty more to come, including the top of Attitash. Alright folks, let's talk scenery here. Actually, let's get you into position first. Okay, now let's talk scenery. Over there, even clearer than looking clearer from Bretton Woods. That is Mount Washington. Highest point in New Hampshire, in New England as well. You can see it's nice and beautiful and white this time. Humphrey's Ledge, we'll come back to that later. For right now, I want to see if Upper Ptarmigan is open. Middle Ptarmigan and Lower Ptarmigan are open, and Lower Ptarmigan is the one with the one that used to be a half pipe, but now it's bumps. And Middle Ptarmigan is the hard trail I mentioned earlier. That's what I want to do. Straight ahead of me, you can see Cranmore Mountain. We won't be doing that tomorrow. We'll be doing Bretton Woods tomorrow. Alright, so I've learned a couple of new lessons. I'm going to try to only rotate my lower body, and it turns out that's a good thing, so that the camera stays straight. Alright, without further ado, let's get down. Let's do this. Attitash has a lot of these little things. Unfortunately, I'm not sure they're in great condition. Yeah, I can do this one. I'm not sure what's going to happen over there. I was told by my instructor that, unfortunately, everything's like glazed over, as you can see. So I'm not sure what the quality of the glades are going to be over at Bear Peak. We may unfortunately have to wait till next year. Or later this year, if by any chance there's a third trip. Alright. Now we go. You're going to be interested. Oh. I forget what trail that is. I think it's still Saco. We're not going to do northwest. We're going to head for Upper Ptarmigan. Yeah, this was Saco. We are going to come back and do tightrope as well. That's another fun black. Double black, I should say. We'll be coming back for tightrope and that other one at the top, which is a black, but it's the hardest black we got. So you might as well call it the double black. Oh, Ptarmigan's over there. I can never get that right. Alright, it's looking like Upper Ptarmigan is open. Hello. I'm going to make one last adjustment with my goggles. There we go. Alright. This isn't quite as steep as Middle Ptarmigan, but it's a little more bumpy. So here we go. And apparently ice here. other thing about upper ptarmigan, it's deceiving. There's a whole nother one after that flat. Yeah, this is definitely a little icier than I expected. And I said I was going to try to keep straight. But everything's glazed over, and unfortunately, all in all though, not terrible. Now here comes the fun part. Turkey shoot. Probably should be called chicken shoot. I need a rest after that, but I'm not going to get it, am I? Because it's basically the same thing, just a little steeper. Gonna take a quick rest, put a page break. Alright, that was only a minute's rest, but put my glove back on. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, look at these guys. This is definitely one of those look before you leap cases. I've looked. It's not as bad as it was last year, I'll tell you that. Looks like everyone's going before me. Believe it or not, the conditions don't seem as bad as upper ptarmigan. Alright, I'm going. Oh, I stand corrected. That's going to have to be cut out. Damn. I'm going to need a rerun on that. Alright, I can turn around in this. I can finish this off strong. Yeah, corrected I stand. I stand corrected.
Yeah, I know. It's a little nicer than I thought it was.
Upper ptarmigan was bumpy, but it had powder spots though. Alright, let's finish this off.